YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another reaction video for you guys. Now in this particular video, this woman is saying that she will never understand the mindset of black liberal women. So I thought this video was very interesting, so I wanted to share. Before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content. Share and like the video and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content, all right? Here we go.
I will never understand the mindset of a liberal black woman, especially the one that got sons. I'll never understand their mindset, bro. Because you expect a black man to be traditional. I will never understand this, G. And I'm talking about the ones that live their life so goddamn free. They don't live under God. They don't live their life under God. They don't know what God look like. They don't know what he smell like. None. And they got all this nerve to talk about conservative values and and mind you, this is coming out of a mouth of a woman who raising 4 different households up under one roof.
Right. It'd be a lot of single mothers. She's not lying. A lot of women want traditional men, but they don't want to be traditional women. They don't want to be anything like the women of the Bible. You believe in God and all of this, but you don't do anything that Bible says. You want no parts of it. And a lot of people pick and choose what they want to reflect on when it comes to the Bible. And this is why, you know, I say it's a delusional mindset. And it's like you use that when you feel comfortable to use it, but it's not something that you really believe in. And I've heard and seen a lot of it, especially coming from so-called Christian women. But let's continue.
But you sitting up here complaining about black men not being traditional, but you don't like conservative values. That does not make sense to me. What the f do y'all think conservative mean? A motherfucker that dress properly? Conservatives live their life under God. They live their life by the book, the Bible. And if that's something you don't understand, you need a long, hard look in the goddamn mirror, bro. The confusing thing is that y'all got this culture of baby mama, baby daddy, right? All the women got like 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, 6 kids, right? And I'm talking about the wildest ones, okay? I ain't talking about every single last one. I'm talking about the wildest ones, all right? The ones that think they can do whatever they want without no consequences, right? These got 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, right? Taking care of 6, 7, 8 kids in one house, right? You got literally 4 or 5 different households under one roof, but you sitting up here complaining about not being a traditional man, that don't take care of his kids, that's not a man of God. You want that in your life, but you yourself had children before marriage. Bro, it is a reason why they say do not have sex before marriage, not just kids. Do not have sex before marriage, because now you got a culture now you got a generation of black men. They got 5, 6 different baby mamas, right? And then when they get 40 or 50, they find the love of their life, right? But now you can't even prioritize her. You can't even prioritize the woman that you really want in your life, because you got this calling you. You got this calling you. You gotta take care of these kids. You gotta give money to these kids. You gotta give money to that kid. Y'all put yourselves in this situation and then turn around and say, I want a traditional woman. No, you're not a traditional man. And then when it comes down the line, you actually find the woman of your dreams. She don't even want you no more.
You know, she's calling it on both sides, and I can respect that because it's the truth. There's a small percentage of men who move like that, and that's the majority of the women. The majority of the women go after those guys for whatever reason, and they're creating broken homes with those men, and those men aren't men of God. They're not men who are, you know, who have conservative values. They're out here doing whatever they want to do, the women and the men. The ones that hook up, usually the ones who make all these, you know, baking these baby mamas, and these women are out here sleeping with these guys who they are attracted to, which they call the hood dudes. Yeah, they out here going out here making babies with those men. And and they're not creating stable households. But then the women, because they fell for the okie doke, or they went out there and got to the D, like they say, they wasn't worrying about nothing else, and you went and did that, then you created these broken homes with these children. Then all of a sudden now you find God, and now you want, you want a traditional man, and you want a godly this, and you want that, knowing good and well that you have not put in the work to really get yourself to a better place, because you still think the same. You have not worked on yourself. You just want somebody to come in and give you the things that you want. You're following what your parents, what your mother and your grandmas told y'all. Go have your fun in your 20s, go to school, get your education, don't depend on a man. You're doing it. So they're doing it, but they never told you the consequences of it. So they're doing it, and now they're realizing after that there's nothing. It's just you. A good man is not standing on the sidelines with all the money waiting to pick you. That's what they're realizing. Let's continue.
Saying with the women, y'all out here popping these babies out without marriage. Y'all out here popping these babies out, expecting a man to come around and take care of y'all motherfucking kids. Y'all got like up. What y'all do with y'all kids is even more wilder, G. Y'all allow y'all daughters to sing sexy red songs out in public, bro. I was just outside with my daughter, G, and she was like linking up with some girls that stayed down the block, you know what I'm saying? Little girls, they 5, 6, 7, 8, couldn't be no more than 9 years old, bro. About 6 of them outside, G, and they all in sync singing a sexy red song. My daughter over there looking at their ass like, you better not. Y'all allow this to happen. Y'all allow y'all little sons, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, throw up gang signs and think that cute. Y'all putting targets on y'all own children's backs. Y'all, cause y'all think it's cute. And then y'all want to sit up here and complain about the gun violence, about us killing each other. But when motherfucking Donald Trump want to send the goddamn National Guard to Chicago, then that's when it's no, we don't need help.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. It's like you create the problem and then complain about it. No accountability whatsoever. Oh, you don't care about your children having stable fathers. So you're raising them by yourself. And then when they don't listen to you, when they become teenagers and they start to rebel and they start to act out and they start to get into gangs and start committing crimes and going to jail, now the system has failed them. You don't see that you failed your child, but you want to blame the system and blame everybody else for not being there for the child that you created, the broken home that you created. You didn't think stable fathers were necessary. You don't think that children need stable parents to become productive citizens. But when you raise that child and that child start to get into trouble and start to get into the prison system, now you, instead of you saying, you know what, dang, I didn't realize that this would be an issue, but damn, I messed up. It's my fault. I shouldn't have did this. You're blaming everybody else but yourself. You're blaming everybody else but yourself. You don't see the correlation to what you've created and the consequences of it. And that's a really big problem in our community, where people don't want to see themselves and take accountability for their actions. It's always somebody else's fault. So you keep perpetuating the same old thing over and over and over and over because you don't realize that you are the problem. And then wonder why people look at you strange and why you're not getting the outcomes that you feel and believe that you deserve. Let's continue.
Y'all promote this shit. Y'all promote it in music. Y'all promote it in movies. The black classics. All of that shit destroyed us. And now y'all want to sit up here and get mad at another motherfucking race for pointing it out. Start teaching y'all sons to be traditional men. Start teaching y'all daughters to be traditional women. White people ain't out here motherfucking teaching they kids sexy red songs, having them. What the y'all doing? What y'all thinking, bro? Y'all exposing shit to children that don't need to be exposed to children. And wonder why they growing up with the YN culture. They going in churches, shooting up churches. But when a motherfucker complain about it, then that's when we get mad at them. Oh, no, black people ain't bad. Black people ain't do that. Black people ain't do shit. But then turn around the next day and your family gets shot. Oh, they killed my baby. These killed my baby. Delusional.
She's absolutely right. And I say it all the time. She's absolutely right. No accountability, but crashing out when something happens because you have no accountability and you don't want to hear anything. You want to do what you want to do. And then when the consequences strike, you crying and you screaming and crashing out because it's somebody else's fault, but not wanting to accept the fact that you created the problem in the first place. I say it all the time. No consequences, no accountability, nothing. And it's a problem. It's a problem in the community. It's a problem with a lot of individuals. It's a problem when it comes to relationships. It's a problem with the kids. It's a problem all the way around. And they be quick to blame everybody else except for themselves. And the minute you try to point it out and say something, oh my God, they got a problem. Push back. You don't want to hear the truth. But how are people going to fix it if you don't even recognize that it's a problem? So even if people attempted to try to help, you're going to sabotage it because you're still thinking that same way. You don't see no accountability. You don't see yourself. You just think, oh, everybody else supposed to make everything right. You keep messing up and everybody else supposed to keep fixing it. Y'all are delusional. That's a delusional mindset. But listen, baby, she was spot on, baby. She was telling the truth. No lies detected. I want to know your thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what she had to say. So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.